It's late April on Lake Texoma, a 90,000-acre reservoir on the Texas-Oklahoma border. There's extreme weather in the region. Massive storms bringing high winds, heavy rain, and possible hail. It's just another day on the tournament circuit. Bundle up and hang on. We're going fishing. This is the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's. Welcome to Lake Texoma, stop number 4 in the regular season of the 2017 series of the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's. It's a windy morning in North Texas. There are heavy storms in the area, and with angler safety in mind, tournament officials have decided to allow trailering for this event.
Texoma is a rough lake when it gets windy like this, but we get a couple little hidey holes we're going to, and hopefully we'll get some good ones today.
Yeah, it looks like the wind's going to be blowing pretty hard, up to 30 miles an hour today, so I think it's going to be a little bit of a neutralizer. It's going to change a lot of the game plans that we had from yesterday.
Even with the wind, I think it's going to be a good tournament. I think there's going to be good weights.
We've got 213 teams on the water this morning, fishing for their share of the total purse worth more than $86,000, including a brand new Evinrude-powered Triton boat for first. Also in play is the points race for the Lucas Oil Team of the Year. Coming into this event, Kyle Rowe and Ted Pate have a slim lead over the team of Jeff Reynolds and Johnny Thompson. Both teams have a lot of history on this lake, so it should be an interesting day. With all the details in place, we'll get tournament coverage started with 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier Jeff Reynolds and his partner Johnny Thompson.
Well, we are sitting out here in 30-mile-an-hour winds, waiting for time to start fishing. This is the third stop of the Texas Team Trail here at Lake Texoma, and looking forward to a good tournament. The weather's not as bad as what they originally forecast. There's supposed to be storms and lightning, and it looks like most of it's moving to the north of us, but we still got to deal with high winds. But fortunately for us, they let us trailer in this one, or it would be really bad. So we got the trailer and come up here a little bit closer to where we're going to fish and put in, and just going to see what happens. The biggest thing for this lake, they always bite better on this lake when the wind blows, but the problem is when it blows this hard, you just can't move around much. And the way this lake sets up, it's really a run and gun lake. You know, you don't catch a lot of fish out of just one spot, but you know, this time of year with the shad spawning, that'll change things. Bring him in. Damn net got hung and everything. I thought you had a good one.
I thought he was too. What you get, you don't jerk all day. Good one? Come on in with me. Oh, I should got the net on that one.
Yes, sir. We're mainly throwing spinner baits and swimming a jig, just to try to mimic a shad, which I'm throwing chartreuse and white just because that's what he got bit on yesterday up here. And sometimes chartreuse and white's better, just more color. I think they sit a little bit better in some dirtier water. But more than anything on this spinnerbait, it's a flash of the blades. Just looks like shad. Keeper?
I don't know whether he's big enough or not, yeah. I don't know whether he'll even keep.
I got him. That's why you got a long net. That sucker keep. Gee, easy. Hey,
Well, the wind is definitely blowing on Lake Texoma. Stay with us. There's a lot more tournament coverage ahead from the final regular season stop of the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's. For information on fishing with us in 2018, check in at texasteamtrail.com.
It's in our stomping grounds and our playground. It's in our sights and our commitment. It's in him, it was in them, and it will continue with her. It's in my nature. Is it in yours?
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Cause now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all's sonar's just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
Total performance. Nowhere could it be more defined than in the Ranger Z series. With unparalleled advancements, these rigs are driven to dominate. Coupled with Evinrude E-Tech's unrivaled performance and up to 500 hours with no dealer schedule maintenance, they're the ultimate fishing machines. The legendary leadership of the Ranger Z500 series. It's the kind of feeling nothing else can touch. Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in outboards, a choice. Now with the Evinrude E-Tech G2, you can choose unrivaled performance, superior fuel economy, and the cleanest combustion outboard on the planet. Choose from hundreds of color combinations to perfectly match your boat. And choose 5 years or 500 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Experience the power of choice at ChooseYourEtech.com.
Lucas Oil Marine Product, established by performance, built on quality and proven on land and sea. Lucas Marine Products offer a complete lineup of outboard engine oils, fuel treatments, lubricants, and boat care products. Expect optimal performance from your investment by using Lucas Marine Products. Available at Cabela's.
This portion of the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's is brought to you by Cabela's. It's in your nature. By Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. And by Lucas Oil. It works. Welcome back to Lake Texoma. Those big storms have decided to stay north, so that extreme weather we've been watching is no longer a threat. But anglers do have to contend with winds gusting near 30 miles per hour.
Oh.
Getting right back to tournament coverage, we'll check in with Robert Johnson and Taz Farrell. They're throwing crankbaits on steep rocky banks. They've got 2 for 7 pounds and are working on number 3.
Be close. Straight down. Oh yeah, he'll keep. You sure? Yeah, he'll make it. Keep? Yeah.
That's one more in the live well. You just need to catch 5, then start culling. It's late spring, and there are still plenty of fish shallow, and that means lots of options.
They're pretty much in well, not pretty much, they're in all 3 phases right now. But you know, we're gonna fish more post-spawn just for the fact that we're not really bed fishermen, you know. There's one, Robert. Oof. Hang on, he's wild. I guess over here. No, yeah, come on, get.
catch, dude.
Wet now. Dude, is that another smallmouth?
It is.
God, it's a big smallmouth.
This is our home lake, so we'd like to come in and represent.
Not bad.
But you know, this is a tough group we're going against, the best in Texas. We'll give it our best shot.
Moving on, David Medlar and John Clay are fishing their first season together. They've got 2 in the boat and plenty of time on the day.
Well, this is actually the first year me and John have fished together. We fished a tournament early in this year and got 7th. And it was a great day, you know, and then we fished another tournament and didn't do so good. And this is our 3rd tournament together, so luckily today, John's got the bait that's got us 2 in the boat, so I haven't been able to get much done.
Oh, whatever that is, that's good.
You need the net?
Yep.
Bring him on around.
Oh, that's good.
All right, keep him down, John. Don't let up. We need it, we need it.
Come on, here it comes. All right.
That's the one we needed. See what I'm saying? It's not a beast, but it's getting us there. We started out this morning, got 2 right off the bat, and kind of following along with our plan, and you know, we knew it was going to be a grind. They're kind of in a little bit of a funk right now. The weights have been down this year for this time of year anyway. But we're hoping to get something going. This end of the lake is usually where you can do it. Last week, the square bills were the deal. Windy points. This week, who would have known? John Clay knew.
It just made sense. There's shad everywhere.
Oh, that's a good one, man. We need it. Oh, come on. Woohoo! It's not a giant, but man, it's number 4. Awesome job, brother.
Barely hooked there.
Got me too. Oh, you got your tail. All right, man. Good job.
Do it.
Number 4, slowly but surely.
Climb the ladder.
All right, man. This is our home lake, so we'd like to come in and represent. But you know, this is a tough group we're going against, the best in Texas. We'll give it our best shot.
Stay with us. Coming up, we'll get back on the water for more tournament coverage from Lake Texoma and the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's. And now, the Texas Team Trail Ram Facts, brought to you by Dodge Ram.
Long live the courageous, the tenacious, the ones who push forward and give back. Long live the greater good, the helping hand, and long live the truck built to outlast them all. Ram, America's longest lasting pickups.
Introducing Velo, short for velocity. Born to drive 150 horses, faster than ever before. Its physique makes Velo more fishable, gear more accessible, prey more vulnerable. Velo from Stratos.
the most versatile fishing machine on Earth. Unparalleled resolution and clarity, with more agility, lightning speed, and brute strength. HDS Carbon takes rapid response performance and screen technology to an all-new level. Maximized power, maximized visibility. See Structure Scan 3D, new dual chirp sonar, new live network sonar, and more mapping options, all at the same time and faster than ever before. Arm yourself.
This portion of the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's is brought to you by Stratos Boats. The right quality, the right performance, all at the right price. Evinrude, proven power, proven reliability. By Ram Trucks. Guts, glory, Ram. And by Mercury. Go boldly. Welcome back to Lake Texoma, our final regular season stop in the 2017 season of the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's. We'd like to give a shout out to the city of Denison, our hosts for this event.
Denison is about 23,000 people. We are located right here on Highway 75. We are the first city in Texas as you cross over the Red River into Texas. We are known as the Gateway City of Texas, and our motto here is moving forward, kicking back. And I like to think that we certainly know how to do that. This is a perfect example of how we like to kick back in Denison and have fun. I invite everybody to come to Denison and try out Rustico, come shop downtown, come tour our birthplace, come out to the lake. If you don't have a boat, come rent one. We know how to make you feel at home and make you feel like family.
If you're planning a trip to Texoma, plan your stay in Denison. They've got all you need. Okay, getting right back to tournament coverage. We'll pick things up with David Holst and Wayne Miller.
Chunk and wind. Cast and tug, that's all we can do right now. Jesus, look at the water bait. And you wonder why you can't catch no fish in here? That's why right there. Come on. Hung up? No. So I'm just talking to him. Yeah. Sometimes if you talk to them. Sometimes you talk to them, they listen. Sometimes. That ain't gonna work.
Fish? Yeah. It's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. There you go. Sweet. That'll go. Jig came out. Sweet.
Corbin Davis and Michael Rollert fish for Texas A&M. We've got a bunch of collegiate anglers entered this week. There's a big college tournament tomorrow, and these guys are making the most of it.
Oh, it's a blast. You know, it might hurt the bank account a little bit, but we're hoping to get in the money today. We need about a 4-pounder and, you know, something else, but maybe something a little bigger than that. But we got 2 2s in the boat right now. We need to get rid of them. 2 ounces, but you never know. 2 ounces will do. So. Might hold a couple. 2 right there. We need one about 2 times the size of that. Yeah. So, like this morning, we started out with shad spawn. You know, it's all over the lake. It's been everywhere. Found a spot yesterday during pre-fishing. Anything imitating shad. Crawls were supposedly what was working, but it hadn't been working for us anyway. So we put on some spinner baits, jerk baits, Alabama rigs, and that's kind of what's got the job done. The spinner bait got it done most this morning. When the shad spawn quit, we moved out into these steeper banks where you had some deep water close, found some more water clarity, and now we're just kind of looking for 1 or 2 big bites. I'm throwing a jerk bait right now, kind of bringing it down the steep edge, looking for a, you know, 1 or 2 that are just waiting there for, they're still feeding on shad, but they're just not like they were this morning, so.
This is Fort Worth's Jeff Cole and Gary McAdams. With about 90 minutes left in their day, they've got 4 in the live well, and they're looking for number 5.
Well, the fish we've been finding's been about 3 to 4 foot of water. They, I guess with the weather and up and down with the cold front and the wind, they're not really, we can't find them really holding on anything. It's just that we're finding them cruising in 3 to 4 foot of water. Sometimes we're seeing them and being able to target the fish by seeing them and just pitching to them. But we pre-fished last Sunday and the fishing bite was a lot better than it is today. So it's been pretty tough. Our pre-fishing day yesterday was tough.
You know, the wind made it tough. It did push the shad up into these coves, which is kind of nice, but the coves are pretty busy with a lot of different fishermen from all over. So it's been tough, but it's been all right.
We started in here this morning and had one pretty good fish in here this morning. And in the past, I've done really well in this cove, so come back here. That's where we're gonna finish up our day, is in this area right here.
That'll do it for our On the Water coverage. Our cameras are heading to weigh-in, where there's better than $80,000 up for grabs, including a brand new Triton boat. Stay with us. We'll wrap up the TXTT from Lake Texoma right after these messages. If you're in the market for a new boat, we encourage you to check out the Texas Team Trail network of boat dealers. Support those that help support the Texas Team Trail.
Mercury engine test.
Fuel efficiency you can rely on. It's good to have Mercury behind you.
TRX. The bold new family of bass boats from Triton. 7 awesome models from 18.5 to nearly 22 feet. TRX. Huge casting decks. Massive storage compartments. Extreme Triton performance. TRX. The boat for back-to-back classic champions. Ready to rocket you to the winner's circle. TRX. With Triton, having it all has never been so easy.
Oh, nice shot.
You put the cool in life. We put the cool in coolers. Arctic ice.
New trolling motor?
Yep.
Can I touch it?
I wouldn't.
Minn Kota Fortrex, now with 112 pounds of thrust and a restraining order. You've been warned.
This portion of the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's is brought to you by Triton Boats. We take America fishing. And by Arctic Ice. We put the cool in coolers. And by Garmin. Fight your fish, not your fish finder.
I want to welcome everybody to the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's.
213 boats launched this morning onto Lake Texoma, facing high winds and falling water. Only 126 of those teams brought fish to the scales.
Started out just bad. Waves, water was bad. We made the trip down toward the dam, got beat up pretty good, and without any success, wasn't catching anything, didn't get any bites. Come back up around here and we just decided to call it a day. Tired.
We really couldn't finish up our plan because of the wind. You know, we were going to finish on brush and we just couldn't get to it or fish it right. So we stayed with the shad spawn and, you know, just slowed down, but we're still happy. It was a good day.
We caught about what we've been catching actually today. We really have not. We've been catching limits every time here, but not catching any good stringers. Yesterday we probably had 20 pounds yesterday, but that's really what we caught today is about what we've been catching. So windy conditions were just brutal, but I mean, obviously everybody's catching them, so some people found some places to catch them.
Our Team of the Year leaders coming into this event, they've got a 5 bass limit again today for a total weight of 1248. Hopefully that's going to keep you up on top.
Rowe and Pate were 21 points ahead of the team of Jeff Reynolds and Johnny Thompson. But Johnny had the hot hand today, and together they sacked up nearly 20 pounds for a 7th place overall finish.
We struggled for most of the day, and then we ended up finally starting to put something together and catching them pretty good. You know, most of the fish we caught today was around wood, and about 30 minutes left in the day, my partner sets a hook, and he says, "I think it's a catfish." And I looked down thinking, well, you're hung, because your line's not even moving, it's just sitting there. He finally wrestled around a little bit, and it come up to the top, and it was a 690, so that's pretty much what saved us.
Moving on to the top 5, Nick Albus and Jim Guzman brought in a limit weighing 2016. That'll earn them just over $3,000 for the day. Kevin Strickland and Casey Tellis will take home $3,100 after weighing in 2019 for fourth. Doyle Edelman and Marco Vaca sacked up 5 for 21.44, so they'll settle into third place and pick up $4,400 for their efforts.
Congratulations, man.
We started off sight fishing this morning, and we had a few that we found in practice, and the shad spawn started, so we followed that for a little bit, and then caught a few keepers, and then the sun come out, so we thought we could see the ones that we had seen in practice yesterday. We had about the same conditions, so we went and did that and ended up calling everything that we had in there, so had a good time doing it.
Robert Locke and Ted Martin made a good run at it today. They weighed a limit for 21.82, finishing the day in second and taking home a check for $6,667.
Set the whole bag in there, please, sir, and we'll
But
check
it was the
that
team
big
of
bass
Michael
for you.
Roger and Josh Williams standing on top. They brought in 5 for 22.66, anchored by this
Yes, sir.
Texoma giant
Have
that
a
earned them an
big
extra
bass.
$1,000 for the Cabela's Big
Let's
Bass
see
Award.
just how big bass weight, 870 even, 8.70. Congratulations, man.
I hooked her and she come directly out of the water, and I told him, I said, boy, it's a giant. And I swear it seemed like it was 30 minutes chasing this fish around. It was more probably like 30 or 40 seconds. And
Once we got it in the boat, we knew, we got a good shot at winning this thing, and we really need to buckle down and grind hard. And we've been doing this for 3 or 4 years, fishing the Triple T together, so I just finally got one to pay off for us.
A big congratulations to Michael Roger and Josh Williams, your 2017 Lake Texoma champions. Here's a look at the top 20 on the Cabela's leaderboard. Checking in on the Lucas Oil Team of the Year standings. As expected, Jeff Reynolds and Johnny Thompson moved into the top spot with one more event left to fish, the 2017 Texas Team Trail Championship coming up from Lake Livingston. A big thanks to the Denison Chamber of Commerce. They always make it easy for us. If you're headed to the region, look them up. And as always, for information on fishing with us, check out TexasTeamTrail.com. And hey, we're also on Facebook. That'll do it from Lake Texoma for the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's. This has been a Carico TV production. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.